Can I rub my belly and pat my head at the same fucking time? Can I? It's all, is your video for kids? And it's like, well, yeah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna teach some old man new tricks. He ain't gonna change his mind because of me. I need to reach the kids and fucking tinker with their brains and fucking rinse that shit off and get them reprogrammed properly with nature. And oh my God, you guys want to know why I got on here real quick? I was sitting here, right? Hey, Dink, what's up? Listen to this, Dink. So I'm sitting there, and I was like, yeah, like whatever, just thinking about stuff. Oh, dude, look at this. I finished it. And look at what I did. Watch. See that top part? And then it's sewn on. Right? Okay. Say a chick goes out like this in the day, right? With her little purse like this. And then at night, she goes boom. Right? And then the middle's where you open it. But if she has something that she doesn't, she can shut it. And then it'll just have the blue around it, which is so cool. This thing turned out awesome with the sun and the moon. And it's got a noose for a slip knot. Look. Do you like it? Yeah. Yeah. But it does on one of my videos. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I mean, I do. I shouldn't put my number in there. But listen. Oh, so I'm sitting here. I'm like, I gotta. I get like, I go to sleep at like 1, and I get up at 5 every day, and it's like this sucks. But whatever. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I wonder how much money I have in the bank because I get paid soon. I went in there and I had like a couple grand. And it has deposit $1,200. So it's from Trump, from the government, from Trump, the stimulus money. They fucking put all of a sudden there's $1,200 in my bank more. Thanks, Trump. Hey, that other asshole only offering everyone $1,000. Remember? I told you, Dank. Dude, it's fucking. Do you believe the Mandela effect is real now? I saw it with my own 2 eyes, bro. Live. When it happened, didn't you? Me and you were talking about it. I saw it. I was after school. I just had gotten home from school. Me and my friend were just smoked a bowl. We were gonna play Nintendo, and fucking all of a sudden, there was the protests in China popping off. Right? Finally, they said fuck it and started firing live rounds at the students. Right? Okay, and you know what? The record on the VHS will change. It's changed. It's now not going to have him being run over. It won't have it. It'll have whatever. It'll have either the one where he climbs on it or the one where he dodges and then like runs off. And still, they don't know what for the official narrative on all of them except the ones that I guess me and you remember before the Mandela. I was affected with the Mandela effect, or I became aware of it. I don't know. Maybe it's always like this. I don't know. I think to me, it was 2011. So, and it's 2020. You guys, I've been doing this for 9 years. Like, I mean, and before that, I studied. Like, I did my fucking thesis on Like I did my thesis on why on the Branch Davidians and why did and it was in humanities. I did a paper. This is in 1995 in college. I did a paper on in humanities on why did the government kill. It was a comparison paper between why did the Roman government kill Jesus Christ and then compared to why did the U.S. government kill David Koresh, right? Not that David Koresh was any type of enlightened being or anything. He might have been. I don't fucking know. But he jogged every morning. They could have got him. Oh yeah, the ATF warrant says there was child stuff, and it's like, dude, the ATF, what? They don't go in for child things. The Child Protective Services had already been there twice. You gotta watch the movie. The reason I was in the militia in Colorado, straight up, boom. We'd go to gun shows. I was starting to tell that story. I have. Oh no! I guarantee it's not him. Is on the VHS tape the last time you watched it? Was it him being run over? I know he was. No, oh, hey, thanks, Steve. Listen, let me finish my story. Here's what my paper was. Of course, it's changed, Dank. It's not if the thing showed him being run over and you have the VHS tape, it's not going to be him run over on that same VHS tape. Okay, it's literally reality breakdown, dude. Period. Because I've gone up into my books and things that I knew, and they changed. Like E.T. Okay, the last place I lived, he had all these movies on VHS. When E.T. they changed it, E.T. to E.T. home phone. He goes E.T. home phone. He says, right? And I go and look it up. I go and get the VHS, pop it in, and sure enough, he says it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and then I went through all the movie effects on them. What? I don't know what you mean by that. But anyway. Yeah, it's no. The Mandela effect, it could have. I believe in more of a what we're figuring out now. I think it's like WikiLeaks dump of reality residue right now, like with all the star forts. If there was star forts everywhere, like there is now, like the Statue of Liberty's on one and all that, I would have been all over that shit. Or razzle dazzle camouflage. And now Hitler has blue eyes and color photos. Blue eyes and blonde hair. Hitler does now. Yeah, they go. Hitler looked at me with his piercing blue eyes, and that's like a thing in this timeline. His piercing blue eyes, and yeah, they have colored pictures now from the Civil War. This timeline was a little bit ahead, quite a bit ahead of what my timeline was at technologically. Like all of a sudden, you know how many? Do you know that there's like 30,000 fucking like particle accelerators like CERN on the fucking Earth now? Yeah, there's all these star forts now. They weren't there. If I would know about them. Oh, in your reality, they were? Not in mine. Yeah, not in mine. No. However, but you know, one in yours, it totally was. And it was also the ladies that taught me how to make poppy tea and taught me how to grow opium poppies. They had their number. They were twins. They were old ladies. They were in Auschwitz, or Nuremberg, the other one with the D, the big one. Just hang on. So Hitler, fuck that. But anyway, hang on. So anyway, Hitler, the two old ladies, they were twins, and they had brown eyes. They were Jewish, and one was blind and one wasn't. And the reason one was blind is because they were trying to put dye in her eyes to make them blue, right? They were, they just tested on people. And I thought, why would they do that if Hitler doesn't have blue eyes? Like, if Hitler has blue eyes, that didn't make sense to me. I thought, why would they do that? Hitler didn't have blue eyes. Like, and I thought that would mean, I would say that would make sense to me if Hitler had blue eyes, but if he had brown eyes, that would make sense. He would want to change his eyes, maybe. I don't know. But it could be, it could be different. Of course, dude, listen, Steve, everyone, no one on this channel, including myself, all things are, every one of us could have a completely different history and not even fucking know it. None of us are right. Don't ever please say anything that it's a fact, because it'll make you look like an idiot. And coming from me, and I do it all the time, and I'm like, God, if I would just shut the fuck up and listen, instead of saying something that's just so stupid, I should have just, it's like anything for a fact. It's like, the world for sure. First of all, the shape of the earth matters. It doesn't matter, right? Oh, okay. Of course it is. Didn't you notice that how did you not notice that the physics were different without NASA telling you that? I've been telling, go through all my videos. Seriously, all 9 years. And you can watch me going, physics have changed. Look, watch me take this ice out of the fucking thing. Now watch what it does. And I tap it and it goes, I go, it's totally different. I go, look at the snow. They can't fucking even melt snow. I said, this is fucked up, man. Yeah, so no, of course everything's a lie. Now, here's a reset. Now, fuck, physics are a reset. That's a fact. Tom Hanks, you know how he said, I checked the gate and the gate is good? All that. Did you see his speech where he said that it's the new, I don't give a fuck. It's the new world order. Tom Hanks said, he goes, what the fuck did he say? Oh, he goes, he was speaking at this college, and I fucking hate Tom Hanks. I can't imagine that he was one that came out like the good guy, whatever thing that he had going on, and he's the most evilest motherfucker of them all, right? The most pedo, the most fucked of all of them. And Bob Saget, he is a rotten motherfucker too. So it's funny that they both got good guy roles, right? Like a good guy roles. Yeah, right. Whatever. Yeah, you can put a Burns-O-Matic right. It won't fucking melt. It's just it just burns. Like if you had a piece of crack and you were looking on your floor for other piece of crack and you burn it to see if it is crack and it's not, that's what I'm just kidding. That was funny, Brady. Anyway, oh my God, I can't believe there was $1,200. You know what, Steve D, I have not wanted that guy on my channel. He doesn't understand anything, and he doesn't have an open mind. He says things as if they're fact. It's dank. Nothing I say is a fact, okay? except to me. It's just my opinion or my experience. You can believe it or not, you know. It's like people, facts don't care about your feelings, people. You know, it's strange. It's scary. It's scary for us all, you know. It really is. Steve, I know, right? I never got that shit either. I don't get that. I had a weird feeling about that dude ever since he came on my channel and started talking. I was just like, what? Everything he said, it didn't make sense. It's just funny, like, I wouldn't talk over someone like that, one of you guys, unless I didn't see it. I was specifically just like, okay, whatever, go, bye. I don't care. I want you out anyway. You're not making no sense. And if my comment people were like, that dude, that Hitler's eyes were not blue. Come on, who is this fool? Anything I say, he would just say the opposite. It's like, come on, dude. I don't know. All I know is this, Dank. As far as the snow, as far as me personally, boots on ground. I grew up in Colorado. Okay, I know snow, and I lived in Omaha. I know wet snow. I know dry snow. I mean, like all these different kinds of snow, right? And in Colorado, I mean, we'd have these big flakes sometimes. Sometimes it would be more sleet, but exactly. Just get the fuck out, man. Lock it. I get stoked. It's like it's like we're in the middle of trying to we're not here to make you feel that, you know, I don't know what the dude wants. What us to all of a sudden we're gonna just throw out. I just said I spent 9 years of my life studying this. And what is it? And he tells me one sentence, and what does he think? I'm just gonna throw 9 years of my personal experimental research out the window for his fucking stupid ass. He don't even have an idea, you know? And I think it bothers, see, when people say things like, see, you know me, Dank, right here, I'm looking at the thing. Did you see that update from NASA? I was talking to Steve when that happened, and I said, oh, and then Steve said, to me, listen to this. This is so dumb. Like, this dude must not know me, okay, really, or something. But you said Tiananmen Square. We were talking about Tiananmen Square, me and you. Tiananmen Square is such a joke that you can't even find the original shot. That's what you said. And I was talking it, and you said, yeah, I always have, my aunt has it recorded on VHS. And you said, I was going, oh, I was saying, watch it, because it has changed. It's not going to be him being run over. I promise you, Blake. I almost called you Blake. I promise you, Dan, it won't. I've done it with movies myself. I've done it, man. I've done it with tons of movies. When I got the VHS out, it changed. I've had books changing that were in my attic for 20 years. I mean, like, I haven't seen it since I was a kid. It's crazy. Oh, then he said, listen, you said, yeah, my aunt has it. And you said, that would be crazy if it changed. And I was saying, oh, it'll change. It changed. And I said, man, and I started talking about David Koresh, right? And he didn't, I was saying I wrote a thesis, a comparison paper. And before I could even tell him what I was talking about, he goes, David Koresh was opening people's minds and separating themselves from the government. That's not allowed. Like, what? How do you know? Like, what? Like, dude, you just don't make a statement like that. You can say, like, I think that, you know, maybe because this or that could be why. But you don't just, I don't like people that come in and just make a definitive statement. Yeah, this is the way it is, period. It just makes people look dumb. It's like, no, okay, it could be that way. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But as far as like the wasting time, oh, Quantum of Conscience dropped a new 30 million tests per week. The test is, so tell me this then. If I really do have, um, if I really do have, or if I had gotten, what do you call it? The COVID, coronavirus or whatever. Because I had a bad flu in like December or January. You probably remember I was sick as fuck. And it lasted a long time. And I remember telling everybody, man, I haven't been this sick since I was a kid. I can't remember being this sick. I was really sick. I got over it, though. Yeah. So then it was kind of like that year's coronavirus, because that's what it is. You know, it's like, I just don't know why they're fudging the numbers. They're trying, if you go in with a gunshot wound to the head, they will test you for COVID, and if you have it, it's a COVID death. It's so fucked up. I just don't understand, like, how are they going along with it? There's some serious mind control or something. Like, all these nurses dancing around, and what about doctors? Like, aren't they saying, look, there's not all these people. What the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Oh, I know. Yes, you said that once. That's cool. What do you mean was? Is he dead or something? Or you just don't hang out with him no more? Hey, where are you from? Where are you living at? Or where are you from or whatever? Aren't you in Canada, eh? Like art. I have some things to send out to what's her name? Lives in Australia. Not Miss Nick. But I have her stuff too. You live in New York? Dude. I mean, you want to talk about reality breakdown. How did no one see nothing going into those towers? Like, how come everyone didn't have, after the first one got hit? Well, what I'm scared of, being right there on the ocean, everybody, New York is the target, like, I guess. I mean, I live in California. Since we're going to 10,000 miles an hour from east to west, unless you have a craft that travels faster than 10,000 miles an hour, you can never come to California. Because we're going 10,000 miles an hour. No, but it's a waste of time to go, oh, it's a round earth, it's a flat earth. I don't care what it is. I just want to know, why are people telling me to take a vaccine and shit? What? Like, I don't, it's not, if the earth is flat and they're telling me to take a vaccine and it's poison, it's a vaccine and it's poison. If the earth is round and they're giving me a vaccine and it's poison, then it's still a vaccine with poison. Do you feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anyone, really. I'm not going to fly anywhere on a plane. I vowed. After I took my shoes off and then they started doing these fucking weird x-rays and shit, I said, I don't even want. And then when planes are getting stuck in the air where they're just sitting there, I don't want to go on an airplane. I'll never go on one again in my life ever. So I know I'm not. So it doesn't really matter. And so I don't even waste my time thinking about it. Why? Who cares? Physics have changed. Now that's interesting. So what I've done is I've done experiments, bro, and it's really cool. It's like I've done different kinds of experiments and found out what's changed. And you can believe it and know it for sure because you do it. You know, it's just not someone telling you, right? Well, I guess it would matter, though, that, I mean, if the Earth was spinning, you could never land an airplane. There'd be no need for airplanes. It's just dumb. I can't even say anything about it. It's so stupid. It's just the dumbest idea ever. It sure doesn't pull a beach ball to the bottom of a swimming pool. I'll tell you that much. That's not very strong gravity, is it? That's some weak ass gravity. It can't even pull a beach ball 12 feet down. Yeah. Believe that. Yeah, there is new physics though. Definitely in this. Oh, the snow is what I was gonna say. It's like sparkly now, and it doesn't feel the same. It's totally different. Like, and then oh my god, this was weird. I have in my front yard. I have a glass table, right, and it kind of like hailed or snowed or something on it, and then it kind of like froze and then it slid off kind of like a blanket. It was like a blanket. All the chemicals and shit made it stick together. And so it was hanging off like a tablecloth, a clear one. It was crazy fucked up. It was fucked up, man. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a nap before my sister and them want to come hang out. Except for my birthday. I don't want to, but it's like it's my birthday. Why do I have to go do something? Why don't I'm the only one without a car? And there's a fucking badass restaurant right next door. Why don't they go? Why don't we meet at the restaurant right there, and then you can just walk home whenever you want? You know, we can hang out there. You know. All right, thank. Okay, everybody. I'll be back on later and say, hey, have a good day, eh? Is it Memorial Day? Happy Memorial Day. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but whatever. I love you guys. My subs kick ass. I say that not just to you guys, because other people will watch it later, maybe. Maybe. Sometimes I'll do like 5 in a row and no one's gonna watch. I did 3 hours of just talking for the yesterday, I think, or a couple of days ago. It's funny. We had fun. I want to figure out. Oh, Dank's gone, but anyone that sees that, I'm gonna figure out how we can come up with something, whether we're all talking or we're all watching a movie together or listening to something together, where but we can react to each other like text or talk or whatever. We'll figure something like that out. You guys that are younger, you figure that shit out for me, please, because I don't know how to do all that. Okay, I love you guys. Yeah, the stimulus checks came out. All right, guys, bye. Hey,